Hey ho everyone and welcome. I'm your friend Art of Mana, and let's dive into our 21st stream. 21 streams, and the plan for today is that we are going to have a nice, somewhat casual, hopefully, building day, working on the roof over here and cleaning up some of the dirt pillar blocks that we used over here. We will also, and maybe most primarily, discuss E3. So hopefully that's a topic that interests you. I have to say, before we really get into too much of our work, our talk, and all that, I feel awful. And this is something that, you know, I was going to see if I felt like I could stream. But last night and this morning, I am sick. And so, to answer Panda's question in chat, how am I doing? Well, I'm sick. And it doesn't feel that good. I really thought, you know, if I wasn't able to do this stream, I wasn't going to. I do, however, think I can muster at least, well, hopefully at least a little bit. See here, you can hear my voice crack and everything. All right, well, maybe it's bad form, but, you know, I really felt like I didn't want to skip a stream or, you know, let anyone down with the schedule that we keep. So here we are, you know, and my voice is just going to do that periodically. I hope that you understand. And otherwise, I hope you can also help me with the conversation in chat so that I'm not the only one chatting away. And that would be terrific. But yes, that is the state of things. Obviously, this last week was a big week. This last week was the E3 Electronic Entertainment Expo. A lot of really impressive things are usually displayed for the first time and revealed at E3, so it's a big event, a big industry event. For those of you who may not be familiar with it, it is down in Southern California. Again, it's the Electronic Entertainment Expo. It's a trade show, or what started as a trade show anyways, for video games, you know, and video game developers and hardware manufacturers and all of that. You know, to show the wares, to see the latest trends in the video gaming world. Well, anyways, that's how it started. And as you might already be able to tell, I have some opinions on this last week's E3. But that being said, who here has perhaps watched it? Who tuned in to E3? Panda, are you at all familiar with it? Have you heard of E3, watched it yourself, anything like that? And also, I forgot completely, who's here in chat? What's new and exciting? So while I pillar up here and get rid of some of these dirt blocks, I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Do I have? Come to think of it, I just realized I need to bring some stone. So we're going to come back in just a moment here with some stone. Oops. But yes, I tuned in for as much as I could. I will admit there is there are a few gaps in what I was able to view in this year's E3. I have a feeling that should be replaced. I was only able to watch, really, I mean, the bulk of Nintendo's content, a pretty decent amount of Microsoft's, and snippets of Sony's, just because of time and all of that. I really wasn't able to watch a whole heck of a lot. Although I suppose that is kind of a lot, come to think of it. But, you know, oh, and I watched Ubisoft's event. Why? That is a good question. Why did I watch Ubisoft's event? Ubisoft, as you may or may not be aware, is, well, it used to develop for Nintendo, and that's why I typically do. I didn't watch EA. EA has expressed very little interest anymore in developing for Nintendo. And of course, I'm a Nintendo fan, so if I have time, the first thing I'd like to watch is the Nintendo content. But Ubisoft sometimes, you know, occasionally reveals things. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh well. You know, and so with that hope, I suppose you could say, I watched their event. And they did, as a matter of fact, announce a couple of things for Nintendo. Of course, it was all Just Dance. So we know Just Dance is coming to Nintendo consoles. Which, you know, actually, to be fair, is a pretty fun game. It's a very good party game, and I've enjoyed that with some friends. I'm terrible at it, but it is a game that is possible to play. But, yeah, obviously, it would have been nice if there were more games that were announced. But, you know, such is life. Oh, my sword is gone. Oh, dear. I should probably make a sword. Let's build a little. So, yeah. And Troxa is here. Troxa, did you happen to watch E3? That is our topic today. E3, Electronic Entertainment Expo. And yes, so I watched Ubisoft's whole presentation, and let's begin there, because that was actually the first thing I watched, I believe, or was it Microsoft's? I can't remember the order of things now. But yes, let me actually count this before I go too much further. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I did something like this. Actually, ooh, that's not what I want. Atraxa said just a bit. Traxa, what did you happen to watch? As I figure this out, I will. Ooh, that's not what I wanted either. Huh. If I did this. Oh, Traxa. Traxa says, you know you're streaming to a black screen. Well, thank you, Traxa, for letting me know. As a matter of fact, that's really too bad, because no, I did not know that. I did mention at the start of this that I am not feeling very good. I have got a terrible cold, and my brain was not working apparently, because I did not turn the screen over to the game. So you can see me now, right? Hello, hello. Am I live for the world? Hopefully that works. Jan.com says, Troxa, oh, I thought it was just me. Jan, oh, thank you so much for stopping by. And I am so sorry, everyone, that I was streaming to a black screen. Very, very, very sorry. That was that was terrible. I was not trying to stream to a black screen. That's embarrassing. Tell you what, maybe maybe I shouldn't have have been streaming today. Jan, hello. Crelia, hello. And Carly says, we can see and hear you. Great. Jan Duncombe says, oh dear, I reported the black screen to Twitch as a tech fault. Oopsie, sorry, Twitch. Jan, massive thanks to you, and my apologies for that. Oh boy. That is embarrassing. No, that was completely user error on my part. Wow. I just my head's not in the game, I guess, but oh well. Hopefully we have it all sorted. I think we've got this all sorted. Now that it is getting dark, we better head down and go to sleep. Ah, that's embarrassing. But anyway, yes, continuing on our topic of E3. Yes, I'll just basically share a few comments with Ubisoft's or on Ubisoft's presentation, and that is just to say that I don't understand. I mean, actually, everything, really, all my comments on E3 could be kind of summed up with my thoughts on Ubisoft's presentation. Basically, why is it now that E3 has become just a giant marketing tool? You know, it used to be this trade show. You'd see kind of secrets revealed. I remember back in the day, this is maybe showing my age. I remember back in the day, little bits of E3 being shared in Nintendo Power, and it was like, oh, that's so exciting. It would be so cool to go to a place like that. And, you know, now it's just everything's live streamed, and it's all big screens and presentations, and it just doesn't seem very genuine, you know? And it used to be this really exciting thing because you knew that, you know, industry insiders were going to be learning all these things at E3, and you would get maybe little snippets of it, right? Anyway, that's what it used to be like. And, you know, I remember the first time I saw Nintendo Power that you could win a trip to E3, and that seemed so exciting. And I always wanted to go. But, you know, now it doesn't seem like the same kind of thing. It doesn't seem like this inside information with little exciting snippets, you know? Now everything is planned to be a big reveal, and it just falls short a lot of times, in my opinion. So Ubisoft comes out with all these dancers and all of this big glitz and glam presentation, and then they have this shock value presenter who they've had for a few years, and she's swearing and saying things just for the shock value, which to me it is so unprofessional and really turns me off. You know, I don't know if there are people that appreciate that, but I sure don't. So anyway, you know, Ubisoft's presentation really wasn't impressive to begin with. And then they went overtime, which is not only unprofessional, it actually interfered with the whole E3 schedule. So Nintendo was going to show Nindies, or the Nintendo Indies, you know, their indie developed games for the eShop, and they were delayed by half an hour. So then, and they managed to do a fine job. Everyone who you know, presented afterwards, but they had to cram it all in with a half an hour less for the entire rest of the day. So, you know, it's just, to me, I'm thinking, how can a company get away with something like that? And my guess is that they are probably in a bit of trouble, which I don't want Ubisoft to be in trouble. In fact, they have fine games. I certainly don't want the company to fold or any of the developers to suffer because of it, but or the people involved. But anyway, that left a bad taste in my mouth. So, you know, a lot of people were surprised when Nintendo said they weren't going to do a big presentation and instead they were just going to do a Nintendo Treehouse event. Well, you know what? I think it worked. I really do. I think it actually worked really well, and it kind of set them apart from the crowd and allowed them to concentrate on games, which is what it's really meant to be all about. So I appreciated that. I don't know if anyone else noticed that, but that was my thought on that. So anyway, I mean, those are my E3 thoughts. I don't know if anyone else has anything. I've been going on and on about this, but I guess I'm somewhat passionate about it. So yeah, do you have any thoughts on E3? And I'm sorry that with my horribly stuffed up voice, have just been rattling on about this. But yes, thoughts? Oh dear, I just really get into this, It's like, I really enjoyed, let's, just say, really enjoyed seeing the new Zelda. Oh my goodness, that game looks so good. And I can't wait to play it. It seemed like a game that it really was intended all along for Zelda to go in that direction. So Jan says, I didn't follow it. I should really get more involved in the con circuit, the convention circuit. Yeah, well, that would be pretty cool. Have you ever gone, Jan, to Minecon or any of those big Minecraft conventions? Let's see here. What am I trying to do? I think I want to put one more block up and over. Is that what I was trying to do? My brain is so fuzzy today. I am so sorry, everyone. But how's everyone doing? Anyway, what is new? What is exciting? I need one more block. Maybe I can just steal it from here because I don't feel like going back. I'll steal that. Jan says, I went to Minecon last year, but not as a ticket holder. I went to the events surrounding it, like the Hermitcraft meetup. Oh, cool. I would have loved to go to that Hermitcraft meetup. That sure looked fun. Boy, oh boy. Let's see. Maybe if I steal one from... What would be... Is the middle of this... Is it even? Let's see. And Acrelia says, the powerhouses have ruined the media side of gaming for me. Excuse me. I can't tell if it's me growing up or whatever, but there's definitely a lot less magic that comes with new games and IPs. Yeah, just to kind of address that real briefly, I feel like you kind of nailed it because it has become this expectation that, oh, we're going to hype you up for these new games, which, to be a little bit unfair and show also my preference in gaming is not first-person shooters, is kind of like generic first-person shooter 1, generic first-person shooter 2, generic first-person shooter 3. But, even if it is an exciting game, it just kind of loses some of that, as you said, magic. So there was one new game revealed on Nintendo's side that actually interested me. That was a new IP from really kind of the man behind the Mana series. And so that obviously had me excited. He's the creator of Moogles and Chocobos, so, much respect for him. And that was called Ever Oasis, so that looked pretty interesting. But other than that, and even that, that actually had a pretty simple trailer. That was all that was shown, whereas a lot of these other presentations would have probably had about 20 minutes of talking, all kinds of lights and cameras and action. So maybe that's all a good thing. And then Shell, hello Shell. Shell says, I just finished cutting the grass. I'm just quickly stopping by to say, hey guys. Sam says, and hey Shell, thank you for stopping by. Sorry that you can't stay. Thanks for stopping by. I bet you probably want to get going and get cleaned up after cutting the grass. I know that's usually my first priority. Shell, if you're still here, do you use a hand push lawnmower, or what do you use for cutting the grass? I'm interested now. And Acrelia says, I did see part of that preview. It seemed clean and fun. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hey, what do you... one dirt block over here. What do we think of this, everyone? I think it looks not too shabby, actually. If I do say so myself. It's a pretty nice looking house, I'd say. I think I've got a few things I need to do to kind of dress this up, but yeah. Kind of like the overhang. I don't know. Jan, you're a master builder. What should I do to add to this, huh? And Sam, too. Oh my goodness. Sam and his Mana Cart progress. It is incredible. You know what? I don't like this right here. That is going to go away. I don't like that at all. Shell says, we actually bought a new mower this year. It is a push with electric start. Love it. Oh, nice. Very nice. Electric start. No yanking that cord. That is good. And Acrelia says, more and more homely. Yes, I think this is actually looking pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Man, I'm really excited. I really... by the way, in case anyone missed it, sorry, this is just a little aside, but it's related to what I was about to say. I'm shooting for just an hour today of streaming, and we'll see where my voice is and my energy level at that point. This summer cold, it's the worst, and it just snuck up on me last night. I've been all stuffed up, and so anyways, that does look a lot better, I think. And actually, then I have stone bricks to add to the other side. What do you think? Maybe I need to only have one slab there. And take that top block off. I think so. Yeah, looks a little odd with the full block. It's kind of jutting out here. It looks a little weird. Oh, but you know what? We are going to add some stone bricks to the outside of this. So maybe that's okay. Let's just observe what we did over here. So that was parallel. So maybe I don't really know what I'm going to do there. Actually, I have an idea. I have an idea that might work. But let's sleep first. And I do actually have to add the second story in the inside here. Shell says, all right, I'm off to wash the car. Got to be productive today. Have a good stream and feel better. Thank you so much, Acrelia. Oh, sorry, Acrelia still. Thank you so much, Shell. And Jan says, ooh, pretty house is pretty. Jan, thank you. Awesome. Jan, actually, I'm going to just show you the quick tour. I don't know if you've been able to catch any of the streams. Now, this is obviously a work in progress down here. I've got a dirt ceiling, of course. And over here, you'll see this dirt wall. Well, let me just take this out briefly so you can get the full effect here. This is actually just placed here because I need to round up some sand and get a little glass ceiling in here. But this is actually a really cool little spot. This is where the first 50 Friends of Mana have been immortalized. And I'm really proud of this build. I designed it in Pocket Creative. And yeah, I really like how it turned out. So we have the first 50. It's all nice and even. And I even managed to use some granite and andesite, which are not blocks that a lot of people tend to use. And I think it turned out pretty nice with this little checkerboard pattern. And then over here, we have our entrance to some of our mining areas. So this is obviously just well, I guess it's caving right at this point. But that is the plan, is to do more of that. And Jan says, yay, polished. Yes, yes, indeed. So that's this. Pretty much until we get to the point where I can round up a bunch of glass. We're blocking this off, so that's a little work in progress. So that's that. We have our Art of Mana banners there, the official Art of Mana banner, kind of like the colors you see on the sides of the stream. Back here, we're going to actually, well, see, we have a farm right up here where this cobblestone is. So we need to figure out exactly how we're going to do this. We'll probably continue the cobblestone over or do a little something with that. But this is going to be a wall of, my plan is a wall of furnaces, maybe some super smelters or something. And that way we have that. Here we have our chicken cooker, which is pretty good. We've got all of our noisy chickens in there, which this was a neat little trick that I believe Troxa showed me. Or maybe it was Boko, but with the door, technically, Minecraft reads it as closed, but it looks open. I can actually get in here, and maybe this was also somewhat of a happy accident, but I can get in here and breed the chickens if I would so desire. Up there we have access to actually drop chickens down into here if we find some from up above. So it's a nice little system. And then this is our work in progress cow farm. Everything is good to go. We've got all the redstone and everything. The only thing that is left to do is replace this wood block with a sticky piston and find some cows. So those are two somewhat significant pieces. But as I have not come across a swamp nor slimes, we're leaving it like that. So that is that. This was actually the location of our first edition chicken cooker. And it had a very tragic end when I was stepping outside and saw a witch and tried to take the witch on, and the witch not only killed me, but the potion effects killed all of my chickens. So it was somewhat of an eyesore because there's lava involved, and I didn't want wood to be exposed and everything. So we actually ended up dismantling the whole thing and moving it down, which I think works a lot better. And see, here's where we can drop our chickens in. See, nice little hole. Over here we've got our sheep farm. We can breed sheep, and that all works. We've got a few pen sheep that I need to add another hole for them because they have a different color wool. And oh, over yonder we have our nether portal. That was, boy, does anyone remember what stream that was when we went to the nether for the first time? It was our special. I believe it was our first special. Was that our 25 Friends of Mana special? I believe so. And then over here we have our oak tree farm. By the way, yes, I know there's a whole bunch of sand here, but I like the sand. I don't want to just dig it all out. Yes, our oak tree farm that doesn't have a roof yet. We're kind of building the walls up and adding some neat little things there. But, you know, all of these things are kind of just useful starter farms. Things that I've learned as really a noob. And then way out yonder, we traveled quite a distance in this direction that way. We actually have a little village, Minecraft village, naturally spawning, and a very cool natural, oh boy, I don't even know what you'd call it. It's a big spire mountain with all kinds of nooks and crannies and interesting bits. So the actual idea here is in a little bit, you know, once things are sort of finished up here in this area, we're going to move everything over there and probably create a giant mob spawner and all kinds of things. Yeah, you know, I've never done that before, but we'll try it. And we'll use that cool natural spire as our base of operations. So anyway, that is the overall plan. Let's see, if we were to go over like this, and then like so, and Zizal, heyo Zizal, how's it going? Did I do that right? Let me double check here. Yes, I did. Ugh. I will need to make a few more of these slabs. And Acrelia says, hey Zizal. Zizal, how are you doing? You have the day off today, all right? Which is always a fun thing. Let's see, we want to do like, oh, darn. I never get this right. Let's hop over here real quick. Oh, actually, there we go. There we go. There we go. We'll do one. Oh, ouch. And Bradders says, I'm here. I totally didn't forget. And Nicolia says, right. Well, thanks for coming by, Bradders. And we're making some progress here. Let's see. This side, I need to put... Oh, Zizal says, no, I work tonight. Okay. I know you had yesterday off, right? I believe so anyways. Is it new that you work tonight? Or did you had Thursday and Friday off, I believe. That's what it was. Silly me, silly me. Of course, we talk about this in Discord and things like that. Actually, this last week it was so fun. We had a whole bunch of really impromptu and great Discord voice chat conversations, and I had a blast. So thanks to everyone who was able to come and hang out. Let's see. I know we had Zizal, Yoda Stein. We had Neums. Neums joined us. And it was just a lot of fun. It was very nice. What do I want to do here now? I don't know. I don't think I want to go quite as far out with this one. In fact, that might be good. And Zizal says, yes, I had the last 2 days off. And Browder says, I'm too used to it being on Friday. I know, I'm so sorry. The whole summer schedule, you know. Let's see. I think that looks pretty good. Got a few more in here. And I feel like I need to sort of rough up the roof. I don't know. It almost feels too perfect. Maybe not on this one. Maybe this will be a nice roof. Maybe that's what we could do on the farm, is sort of rough it up. And Acrelia says, did he drop or did I run out of mobile coverage? And Browder says nope, which, you know, I have often been teased by Ms. Mana when I answer yes or no to a multiple choice question. Acrelia says, BRB, so. We need to do something about this little area. Something's not quite right with that. But that all looks pretty spiffy, if I do say so myself. And it's getting dark. But yes, I believe we are done with having to go up on the roof right now. I think that looks really spiffy. So what we need to do next is click my tongue. Yeah, I think we need to work on this. So let's go to sleep, pick up a few additional pieces too, because I have some ideas for the front. And we need to do the second story, the second level, of course. I think I need to clean up this area as well. It looks strange from the outside. For those of you who are just arriving too, we have been talking about E3, the Electronic Entertainment Expo this year. If you have any thoughts on it, please share. But I was very happy. I think Nintendo's approach with just the streaming, it was focused entirely on games. And I was talking with a friend yesterday, last night in fact. You know, Nintendo really is the only company of the big three that was out there at E3 who is solely focused on games and doesn't have an ulterior motive. I know that's it's a pretty mean thing to say, and you know, obviously I don't mean it solely, you know, like, oh, they're out to get us, they have an ulterior motive. What I mean by that is that you know, Microsoft, of course, is in far more businesses than just the Xbox system and its games. and Sony, of course, is interested in producing new kinds of formats like Blu-ray. Of course, that was a big piece. DVD and Blu-ray in their PlayStation products, that was a big piece. You know, but Nintendo doesn't have any other sort of revenue. It's purely video games. So it's nice to see them just focus on games, and you know, it was gameplay. You know, a lot of these presentations, it was just trailer after trailer, CG, no actual gameplay. You know, Nintendo, it's just pure gameplay of Zelda, and Zelda looks so good. So let's talk about Zelda. And Browder says you should make a path to a beach so you can build a castle. Like a sandcastle? Build a little sandcastle, that would be fun. What do I want to do here? I had ideas and then they all went away. I could do that again. I think I need to do oak logs. I need to go grab oak logs. Well, let's wait just a moment. Let's see. First, I could do this. Did I do that right? I did, and I managed to not hit the cactus, so I'm impressed with myself. Oh man. And then like that. And then one below, like so. Oops, and then I hit the cactus. And Yoda is in the house. Hey Mana, Zizel says hey Yoda. And Router says the symmetry is killing me. There, is that better? Is that better? It's better now, there's symmetry. Let's go grab the oak logs to replace right there. So it would be like so. I feel like this is, oops, this is going to look really good there. And let's see, Yoda, you are working on a blaze farm, is that correct? A 2 blaze farm on Bifacraft? I wonder if that should be like that. Sure, we'll just leave it. I don't know. This is an interesting sort of build as we've evolved what we've been doing. Oh! I need to go and get some oak wood. Look at that. Interesting, interesting. Okay. And I feel like I might replace these doors with a different door. I don't really like the dark oak doors. And Yoda Sign says I have the first one done. Oh, okay, it's 2 blaze farms. I gotcha. I was thinking, you know, like a farm with 2 blazes. That makes more sense, though. Chopping down the trees. So, let's see. Oh, I really... You know, it's funny. Everyone talks about Symmetria or Pillow Fort, and I really need to join some of these wonderful communities. Honestly, if I had some more time, then it would kind of be a no-brainer. Although I do want to support both of the people who run those servers, so Jan and False. So it's, you know, but I just it's tough being a new dad and everything, and then getting sick. Sorry, I'll stop talking about that. Jan.com accidentally drops the self-promotion in chat. Jan, please, actually, feel free, Jan, if you would like to, you know, throw out a little comment or two, or a link or anything. Feel free. And Browder says, laughs out loud. No, of course. You know, links are something that I have allowed in chat because I just don't really think that we're going to abuse them. If it became an issue in the future, we probably would. But, you know, as long as people are kind and smart and everything with links, that's perfectly fine. And Drag says, hey, Mana, and all the peeps. Zizel says, hey, Drag. Let's get all of these. This is the worst part about this tree farm, is that I just don't know if it really gets me all of the saplings, because the trees grow so close to each other, so there's less leaves. But well. And Jan.com whistles. Nice. Yes. So check out Jan.com's Patreon right there, Patreon account, and maybe become a patron if you haven't already. Jan, you have a goal, right, of a certain number of patrons that you're aiming for, and I believe you're pretty close. Jag says, "Hey, Jan," with a stuck out tongue, and Browder says, "False palm." And Yoda Science says, "Hey, Drag, did you ever get your up dog?" Nice. Carly says, "Hi, Drag." Boy, oh boy. And Drag says, "Yes, but I don't even have a dog." All right, let's see. This is coming. We're getting there. The most exciting thing, just walking back and forth as leaves despawn. I know I could just... In fact, I'm getting impatient. I forget. punching leaves, does that make a difference? I believe actually it doesn't, now that I think about it. I think that was myth busted, that punching leaves lowers the chances of getting a sapling. I think that's actually a myth, or at least it's for apples. I don't know about saplings. But let's see, 11 saplings. I don't think we cut even. Oops. Or maybe we did. We have one more. Well, that's exciting. We can put one more in here. Actually, that's really exciting. Didn't expect that. All right, so tree farm is like that. And did I put apples in here? What did I do? Nope. Okay. All right, and Bratter says, I keep forgetting I'm no longer a sub. Oh. Well, you know what? We could put a false palm in chat for you. I feel like you deserve that. So this is for Bratters. A little false palm. Let's see. Jan says, yes, next goal is $200. My YouTube account will go ad-free to celebrate. Oh, that's awesome, Jan. That's very cool. That is very cool. Jan, you know what? I don't think that I'm subscribed to your YouTube channel. I need to remedy that after this stream. Definitely need to do that. Okay, let's see here. We have got a pretty nice looking house, if I do say so myself. We've got a few little ideas here. I'm going to put kind of a feature like over here. And Bratter's correctly pointed out that spruce doors do look da bomb. So we are going to change out the dark oak doors with spruce because, yes. And I'm thinking, you know, this is an idea. What do you all think? And I'm gonna have to get a drink of water here in a moment. Making this actually a doorway, okay, instead of a window, and making a bridge that arcs across and over the farm, and then fencing all this in because we've had so many creeper blasts. But yeah, a little bridge that goes over, and then you can kind of drop down on the side and do all your farming and all that. What do you think? Something like that? Do you think that would look too cluttered? What do you think? Or should we just kind of fence it in? Should we have maybe a platform this way over the water so that we aren't cutting into? You could just kind of look over the side and get all your I don't know. Thoughts are welcome. And let's let's get some wood so that we can do our second story here too. And I think that all turned out. Let's see. Oh, obviously I didn't fill this in. Oops. All right, let's do that. And Draguma says, Mana, where are your diamond tools and gear? Well, yeah. I have not found any diamond in Whale Cookie Degree. Whale Cookie Degree, excuse me. I need to drink some water. And Bratters says, 4 streams to go until minigames the day I finish school for this year. Oh, awesome. So Bratters, that will be ideal for our special. And Jandancom says, school, I remember that. Yes, definitely. And Jan Drag says, yes, that too. Bratters, that's a kind of a long ways until school's out for you. That's a little rough. But yeah, let's see. What do we want to do? That's all good. All right. Bratter says, Jan, do you still remember how to say my name? Oh. Ooh. Let's see what happens here. What do I need to grab? Spruce. You know, I'm actually going to just grab all the spruce right now. Acrelia, school, the place I won't get to leave until I'm 60 plus. Indeed. The life of a teacher. But let's be fair, teaching is, if that's what you're called to do, that's a wonderful thing to do with your life. And also, let's be honest here too. I know that teachers look forward to summer break and winter break and all the breaks and snow days and all that more than the students themselves. Jan.com says the way John Oliver would pronounce it. Bratter says, well, Mana did kind of tell you. Well, that's true, yeah. Jan.com says, why do the teachers get paid when the kids do all the homework? Sticks the tongue out. Oh, dear. Let's get some more of these. I'm not sure actually how many I'm going to need. Let's stick with that for the moment. I know I'm going to need to make... Those are Dark Oak stairs. What am I doing? What am I doing? Let's do that for now. Crowley, homework is so the kids don't forget all the work into the day. Yes. All right. This is going to be a little interesting. I think what we'll do... I need to go grab some ladders real quick. There we go. Just enough. I think we'll have the ladders here and there. I also need one more thing that I forgot down here. Oh, maybe I don't have any more. Let's craft up some trapdoors. There we go. Uh-oh, builder's inventory incoming. Bratter says, my teacher says he gets bored when it's holidays, not detention. No detention to give out. Oh, dear. That's funny. All right, where's that spruce? There we go. So we'll have some spruce right... Oops. Why do I always do that? So silly of me. Oh, there it is. Okay. Spruce. Spruce. Excuse me. Jan says, Bratter's builds, I'm pretty sure my pastoral manager had a quota of detentions she had to give out each day. Oh, no. All right, more water. Ah, boy, oh, boy. We are almost to that 1 hour mark, and I am losing it, so let's see. We'll see what kind of happens here. That is going to be super low if we do it that way. That's not right. That is not right at all. Let's not do that. Let's do this like so. It'll be a little loft, but that'll work. So that's actually in the wrong place. Let's fix that. Like so and like so. Okay. And then we've got our, our spruce stairs. Here we go. Now we got some. Now we're in business. Boom, boom, and boom. And we can go like so. And I'm out of the stairs. Let's fix that. Bratter says, how many were given to you? And Nicole says, maybe it was a personal goal, Jan. That's true. You know, I was telling... Bratter says, what does that say? New PB? 10 detentions? Oh, new personal best. New personal best. You know, funny story. I'll tell you the story of my first ever detention. Because it was not fair. Because my first ever detention, I was framed. I kid you not. Can you believe that? I mean, it sounds made up when you say it, but yeah, I was actually framed in my first ever detention. I was playing Foursquare with one of those, big rubber balls, and I was playing with a friend, and someone came up and said, hey, can we use that ball? I said, well, we're playing a game. And they didn't like that answer much. Let me blow my nose. Quick halt on the on the game. This is ridiculous. All right, we are back. And anyways, next thing I know, I'm being called over by the yard duty lady, and she says, this young man and his friend said that you threw the ball at them, at their face, and hit them, and they're all upset. You have a detention. I said, no, I didn't do that. And they said, nope. They have their friend as a witness. Well, they had their friend in on it. And so I was literally framed for my first detention, and I went in to the after school detention, and they made me write why I was sorry I did what I did. Well, I wrote that I didn't do it, and I said the story, and I was very adamant, that I didn't do it, and they would not let me leave until I actually wrote that I was sorry for what I had done and that I won't do it again. It was terrible. And it made me not care anymore. Like, well, hey, if I could get detention just for that, So, anyways, that's unfortunate. Jan says, Brothers, I had a few, but she seriously gave them out for the least little thing. Your Carly says, I received my first detention for not cutting my hair. I didn't get it cut for a further 5 years as a result. That's ridiculous. Yeah, we have some pretty ridiculous stories here. Maybe I should have a little ladder there as well. I don't know what I want to do right here. Maybe I'll just go like this. I don't know. We can kind of poke our heads up through there. And it is very dark. Let's fix that with a... Whoops. Fix that with... No. Okay. All right, well, that's the thing. That works. Odd. Will it work there? It doesn't work there. Why? Oh, maybe. Oh, it's because it's a stair. There we go. Okay. Router says that happened to me once. I told the school to check their security camera modern day backup. Ooh, that is nice. That's very nice. Ooh, we should have. Maybe we should put a little window there. Jan says, I had one teacher that was so harsh and unfair that my parents actually banned the school from putting me in her classes. I was moved to a different class. Wow. That is rough. That is super rough. Maybe this should actually be oak planks, come to think of it. Or maybe I should just... Oh, I was about to say I can't get through there, so it's okay. As a matter of fact, yes, I can get through there. But let's see real quick. I do have a couple of oak slabs. So what did I do here? So if I did this, like so, and I need one more. Let's do that real quick. And like so. Not bad. I like it. And then our bed gets to go upstairs in our little loft. I like it. And maybe like, ooh, where could we put it? Actually, I feel like I need to do some kind of, what could I do? Like a double bed, really, is what I should do. Bradder says, what about a water slide from the bedroom to the basement? That's actually pretty fun. I like that. Excuse me. You know, I think we're going to do a double bed. I think we are. Do one there, and then let me go down and pick up some more wool. And there we go. I guess we have a lot of light gray wool. I only need, is it 3? I think it's 3 to make the bed, yes. And then 3 planks, which we have. Let's go with the oak, since we have a bunch of that. And where did we just put that wool? There we go. Boom. All right, So we'll do a double bed. I think this will look good. And Zizal says, I never got detention, but I was sent to the vice principal's office to get something from him, and he told me to get out, you're not in trouble when I walked in. Oh, he told me, get out, you're not in trouble. Oh, okay. Let me actually have a do-over on this one. Because Mana can read. I never got detention, but I was sent to the vice principal's office to get something from him, and he told me, get out, you're not in trouble, when I walked in. Bradders says, must admit, I haven't got a detention yet. Bradders, keep it that way. That's awesome. And let's sleep. There we go. I like it. So now what we need to do is like a little end table kind of thing. Maybe like a boop. And well, it should be a different color wood, lighter wood. Maybe some spruce. That would be good. And Zizal says, typing's hard. I'm tired. I understand. Don't worry. Hey, look at the fancy stuff that's showing up in the top left corner of our screen. Well, actually, it's a little bit delayed, so it's probably already gone. Come and gone. The fancy stuff that popped up there. Do you like that? Does that look cool? I don't know. Let's make... What shall we make? I really don't know. We'll do something with this. Yeah, sure. Let's see how it goes. Let's see what happens. Ooh, that is not great. Let's do a little bit of cleanup, just like this. And then maybe... Actually, that's very strange. I don't know. Something's not right about that. Let's try a stair. Maybe that's what we need to do. So if we put a stair like that, would that work? No. Oh, I know. Because I put the stair upside down. I need to put the stair like that. There we go. That'll do it. All right, so then I was just thinking that I need to pop out here real quick. Let's check that there are no creepers around. Okay, and let's grab. Oh, this looks nice. Oh, ooh. No, we'll do a nice oxeye daisy. That's a nice flower. There we go. All right. Hey, and that looks pretty good. I'm pleased with the way that's turned out. Come up here and, oh, do I have one wooden trapdoor, so I need to go grab one more. Actually, I should have a crafting table up here, a crafting bench. In fact, well, actually, let's see if we did what I'm thinking of here, which is, first of all, we would do that like so. Get a little flower pot eventually. Although, and then a bookcase there, that would look good. And then over here, we can put our nice little, boop, and put a little boop on that, and then a little boop on that. And we'll have to do a couple more trapdoors. Oh, I just said I was going to do a crafting bench up here. So let's craft that up. This is our oak, right? Yep, there we go. So we have one crafting bench. And where should that go? Maybe we could have it right here with the books next to it. That would work. Yeah, and then we have the books right there. That'll do. And then we can just make easily our wooden trapdoors. Put one more. Boom. What do you think? Ah, nice. Very nice. We could have a little... Oh, what could we do? We could have a little... Oh, how do you do this? I always forget. It's like that, and like that, and do we have? Yes. There we go. A little couch. That's our little lounging couch. I think that'll work. Get a little painting up here. Yeah, there we go. A little interior decorating. It works. It works. Okay. Well, long story short, we have our spawn. We have our upstairs. Things are looking pretty good. We need to get some glass. And we need to figure out here. No one, it didn't seem that anyone really had some ideas on the bridge idea. Bratter says, in the primary school, I got a warning because I was covering for my friend, as he already had done. Had thrown a ball at a wall by accident. And Bratter says, I'm in the same boat as you, Zizal. All right, so let's see here. We've got this chest, which really doesn't need to be there. That's looking good. This is looking much better now. Acrelia, it's important for teachers to make sure to have kids realize that there are consequences for negative or deconstructive and destructive behaviors. This is a tough task when they have a room of roughly 30 kids to try to get to learn what's planned. A few negative experiences here and there to hold as anecdotes are a-okay for me anyway, as long as that lesson is taught to the kids that need it. And Acrelia says, hi, Hybrid. Oh, Hybrid. Hybrid Gamer. I just joined. What's up? Well, Hybrid, we have been working on this house, and let's just get a quick glimpse from it outside. And thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we've got, we need to do a little more detailing on the front, don't worry. But yes, this is our little house. We just did the upstairs up here. And I think it's looking pretty good. We've got our chicken farm down there. This is still a little bit of a work in progress. But yes, this is definitely coming along. In fact, I was going to grab cobblestone walls. I'm going to have to go do that. But we're working a bit on the inside here and some of the detailing. Trying to figure out what we're going to do here. I just haven't really decided yet. And maybe it's okay. Maybe we'll just have some random furnaces there. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, this is coming along. We've got our whole little setup here. And I should probably say that we've got, well, we've got a little hello there to you, Hybrid Gamer. A little introduction here. And Zizal says, I'm at my computer now. This should be a little easier. There we go. And Hybrid, wow, you're a talented builder, Art of Mana. Thank you so much, Hybrid. I really appreciate that. I definitely enjoy that aspect of Minecraft far more than any other, because it allows me to be somewhat creative and everything. And did I really? This is funny. Oh boy. Hybrid, by the way, I apologize. I have quite the cold right now, so I am not feeling super great. Hybrid Gamer, welcome so much to the Friends of Mana. Everyone, can we get some hype for Hybrid Gamer down in chat? That would be terrific. Look at that. Every time. I really like how this looks. Hybrid Gamer, thank you so much for joining the Friends of Mana. And we actually have a nice little invite for you to Discord if you are interested. Some details on that down below. And let's actually grab my dirt here before something bad happens. But I can't believe I had it set up where a zombie or skelly or creeper could have just walked right around here. My little temporary protective wall. And incidentally, I did say that we were going to try to do an hour of streaming today. Usually we do 2 hours, and then see where I was at in terms of my voice and everything, holding out. And you know what? Let's go a little bit longer. Let's aim for another half hour, and we'll see. If we get to a half hour, we might end in a half hour. But we'll aim for in the next half hour. And then if we're still feeling okay, maybe we'll finish off our full stream, which would be really cool. But like I said, this cold, it just snuck up on me last night. It's no good. No good at all. Okay, oh, and we're going to swap those doors out with spruce doors because they are so much better. Let's do that. Boom. There we go. And let's grab this axe once again. And yes, Hybrid Gamer, thank you so much for joining. If you have any questions or anything you'd like to share or talk about, feel free. Really, we have a very positive community, and so even if you want to chat with some of the other people, other folks here, that's all cool too. So, and yay, all the hype. And Janet.com says colds have a lot in common with creepers. They sneak up on you and hit like a brick. Oh, Jan, I love it. I love it. That is so true. I kind of like having it out, I think. What do I like? I think I like having it out. There we go. Yes, and oh goodness, most of my deaths on this server have been from creepers creeping. Let me tell you. Right around this area, I've had to rebuild that little farm area so many times. It's ridiculous. Creepers are not really my friend. There we go. All right, that looks loads better if I do say so myself. And then, let's see. Yeah, I think I need to do something there. I just realized I was about to go over to my bed on the other side, and the bed is actually over here. There we go. Okay. Acrelia says, I like that analogy, Jan. Yeah, that's a good one. Very true. All right. Here we go. Okay. I'm so happy with how this has turned out. I think perhaps, though, I may need to get a little bit of plant life in here as well. I think I will. But this is what I'm not really sure yet what I want to do because, well, let's see. If I had a slab here, could I still get up and down? I could. That'll work. So I could make this a doorway here, and that wouldn't be too bad. I think this needs to be... Hopefully that's not going to show. Is that going to show, come to think of it? It will. Does it matter? Maybe we do want oak. I think we do want oak here. Okay. And then we've got that. That should be good. Hybrid says, what is that thing in your left hand? Oh, this is... Let me show you. This is my shield. Oops. I just placed an oak block behind me. Speaking of, I don't have a sword at the moment, but yes, that is a shield right there. It prevents arrows from hitting me, and actually I think it reduces... Does it reduce or prevent all damage if you have it held out in front of you? It does, however, take damage, so it's not always the best thing to use, but it is good in the new fighting mechanics. It works really well. So that's what that is. And yes, let's see. We have Drag saying, I need to start my stream up soon. See you later, Mana, and all the lovely peeps. Drag sounds great. I'll tell you what. We will definitely be stopping by and doing a little Mana Splash raid for your stream at the end of this one. So have fun. Talk to you later, Drag. Thanks for coming by. And like I said, we'll see you in a little while. Yes, and Hybrid says, is that a mod or vanilla? And Acalia says vanilla. It's been a thing since 1.9, yes. And Hybrid says, well, I only play Xbox, so I didn't know. It is probably coming to the Xbox or to consoles at some point in the near future, but it did release first on the computer. It is a vanilla feature, and it is really quite cool. Actually, all the fighting mechanics are revised. So you actually have, see that little icon there right below the cursor? If you want to get full or deal full damage to a mob, you have to wait for that to come all the way back up. And so it works to make the game a little bit more complicated and interesting in terms of the mechanics for fighting. And Acrylia says, coming to an Xbox near you, so soon. And Hybrid, you said no, so I'm guessing you don't like that feature. I don't like new things. I understand, Hybrid. I do believe, however, that there will be options to use the old mechanics in consoles. That's my understanding anyways. It looks like there are battle functions that use the old mechanics. So, yes. And Hybrid says, I just like regular tools and armor. Yeah. I understand. I do understand that. But it's pretty cool. I'd say definitely give it a shot. It's not the worst thing in the world. And here we go. I guess we can get all this before it all goes away. There we go. Get the potatoes. And let's put that back. And there's that. Okay, so what I'm thinking, actually, we need to do some fencing. Oh, we really do, come to think of it. Let's do some cobblestone fence. I think that'll look good. Let's do a little cobblestone fence, and that's gonna work out. Actually, I'm gonna put a bunch of this away. I don't need all of this. What I do need, however, before I put anything else away, is to put a door here. Boom, like that. And I guess I'm gonna have to get that in a little bit. And this will have to be, I guess, just oak. Yeah, that's what that will be. Sure, let's do that. Here we go. We'll just put some oak down here. Where is our oak? Nope. Do I not have any more oak? I'm missing my oak. You know, I think actually we did use it all up when we made some of our last few items. Here we go. Hybrid says, I just loaded up Minecraft for the first time in over a month. Your hunger bar is low. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I should eat. I do appreciate that. Hybrid gamer for the win. Let's stock up on the munchies. There we go. And let's go ahead and put down our oak. Oh, there. Ooh, there we go. All right. Oh. Ah. That's right. That's right. I need to change this and this to our oak. Oops. And there we go. Now I believe that takes care of that. Does that look strange having it be oak right there? I don't know, actually. I think it does. So I think we're gonna have to change that to some cobblestone. What does that look like? Let's look outside, and yes, I think that looks good. Of course, now that I look at it, Yeah, Hybrid says, because one time I let my hunger go all the way down, and I started getting damaged, and I was so confused. Yep, that has definitely happened to me, Hybrid. Actually, far more often than I'd like to admit, especially when streaming. So I do appreciate you letting me know what's up. Let's see what this would look like if I put this here. And oh goodness, if I do this, it's gonna be, I hope I don't make a big mess here, but I think, can I do this? Uh-oh, I am definitely making a big mess. I just realized. Oh no. Alright, let's go look at the big mess we made. Oh, actually it wasn't so bad. Yeah, it would have been water down here. That's perfectly fine. Okay, so there's that. Acrylia, haha, looking over your shoulder for who was hitting you. I've definitely done that. Oh yeah, Hybrid saying yes, laughing out loud. It was a single player server too. I know, it's so confusing. It's like, what is going on? But yeah, it's pretty it's pretty unfortunate. And then you kind of panic and you go, where's my food? And everything happens. But yeah. I kind of like that. I kind of like it. What we could do next, perhaps, is, well, actually, come to think of it, maybe I don't like it. Maybe I don't like it, and I'll tell you why. What I think I'd like to do instead is, let's see, what would be good. I think what I'd like to do instead is something like that. So then I could do I have some more slabs? No, but I have this. Something like this. No, wait a minute now. That wouldn't be right. I need to get some half slabs. Jen says, BRB, it's dinner time for the kittens. All right. Jen, we'll see you in just a moment. And let's see. First, if I do this, I think this will work. I think this is going to look pretty good. I hope. We don't know for sure until we try it, right? But if we do that, we can get rid of this. Crelia says, there can be spiders with the invisibility effect. That's true. Oh, that's in reference to Hybrid, who was saying, I was thinking maybe a new invisible mob was added to the game. Oh, that would be confusing. Crelia says, enjoy the little kittens. Hybrid's laughing. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. I like that. I guess I could do something like that even. And then like so. Oh. Yep. Let's get rid of that. And the auto jump feature, that is an interesting feature right now, but let's do that. And yeah, something kind of like this, I think. Just sort of have this extend over, and let's go to sleep real quick. I am a little worried, a little concerned that a creeper is going to come. I probably should have made that wall first, but you know, you never know. Let's actually go ahead and do what I said I was going to do. This is the problem when I get into building and my inventory gets gets so full. Let's actually replace our oak things. And let's see, spruce was here, there, and there. We had some birch, we had some spruce slabs, oops. We don't need those. Yeah, okay. Oh, and we don't need those. We don't need those. Wow, we've got a lot of those. And we don't need these, actually. All right, fair enough. Not too shabby. Let's make that full. And look, I even had some of those. Darn it, that's the problem with an inventory that gets cluttered like that. I really need to make a new sword. So let's do that. Here we go, and oops. Not an iron shovel, no thanks. There we go. Okay. All right, so we're in business there. I think I need to get some cobblestone. And, oh wow, I didn't realize I was getting so low on cobblestone. Now, did I maybe have some temporary stuff that I needed to, yep, look at that. And, oh, I even had one, darn. What did I do with, oh, it's here, there we go. Okay, and I'll get a little bit more of just plain cobblestone. There we go. That ought to do it. I'm thinking we're gonna do kind of a little rustic looking cobblestone wall around this area, you know, just to prevent any mobs from doing things we don't want them to do. Hopefully it'll look okay. Okay, and then I was actually going to use some of that cobblestone, kind of like I did here. Let's take a look. Kind of like this, you know, to use that with some fences. Of course, I don't have fences, so well, I do. Actually, they're up there. What would this look like, actually? What would this look like? Huh. Not bad, actually. And then we would just need a fence down there. Well, or... or like that. And that actually looks good. And I need to replace this birch where everything went wrong. And I put that away, of course. Darn. And really, let's see, I actually really don't need the boat, shears, and that. There we go. But I will need, I believe it was 3 that I needed. That should be good. All right. So my idea is, you know, just to kind of extend this. There we go, like that. I didn't even need 3. Oh, all right, that works. Yeah, not bad, not bad. There we go, and of course the fence is like that. I think that looks okay. What if we added a little bit of stone like that? Well, no, then it would block that off. But that's not bad, actually. No, no. Oh, I'm really torn about that. I don't think I like it. I don't think I like it. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, yeah. I'm digging it. I like it. I do need to do something with these torches. It could look a lot better. I would like to do item frames and kind of put item frames around it. But, you know, that's going to have to be something later. But yes, that is looking quite good. Let's make some cobblestone walls. Like so. Oops. Like so. May even need more. I don't actually know. And Hybrid says, I had to go get me some cereal. What has happened since I was gone? Well, that has happened. I think that looks pretty good. And Jan says, Acrelia, they are... Oh, sorry. Yes, Acrelia, they are pretty little. 6 weeks old, I think. Only just came off the bottle. Oh, those kittens. Oh, my goodness. That is amazing. So you've adopted them. Are they from some cats that you have, Jan? Or are they adopted from someone else? Or... Now, let's see. What do I want to do here? Maybe something like this. Yeah. And then there's a little entrance here. That would work. And then we could do kind of like this. Grab some cobblestone. I should make some cobblestone stairs. Let's do that real quick. We want all of the cobblestone stuffs. Let's do that. Let's get some... Well, I guess actually that would do it, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would do it. Oh, we had some. Darn. There we go. Okay. So we've got those walls there. Then we've got something like this, maybe. Actually, we could do like this. And then back to the wall. I should really just swap that out. There we go. And then back to the wall, it would look kind of like that. I like that. Okay. And of course, we have to come up here what could we do? We could do like that. Yeah, that'll work. Like this. And like that. And Jan says, no, they are rescue center kittens being raised by a friend of mine until they are ready to be adopted. I'm just looking after them for the weekend. Aw. That's terrific. That really is. I know that a lot of people, you know, who do those kinds of rescue animals and things like that, it's so important. You know, because they're often the animals that are overlooked. Why did we get over this? When did that become a thing? Is it because of the stairs below it? Maybe. That could be. We'll just do a little rough sort of thing like that, I guess. Maybe do like this. I guess that would work. Then we could get over it if we wanted. All right. Yeah. You know, very, very rustic is what I'm going for with this. Let's do, we'll enclose that birch. So I think what we'll do is kind of have the wall continue like this. And Hybrid says they were, what were they rescued from? Which is a good question. Let's see. Okay, we won't be able to get through there. Let's go out this way. Let's bring a little stair like that. And like that. So I don't think they'd be able to, oh, I guess they would. Let's extend that. Okay, and now we want to sort of go around this. Maybe do something like this. We could put the stair like that around it. Nope, they can still get over that. Same thing I did before. And it didn't work then. Why did I think it would work then? It worked now. Okay, let's go to sleep here before we get in trouble. But yeah, I like how this is coming along. Nice little walled garden. We'll make sure to do a whole bunch of work with some bone meal. Jen says they were found abandoned. I don't know the full details. Hybrid says people are cruel. It is unfortunate that a lot of pets are abandoned, kittens especially, puppies, dogs and cats, but then there's people like Jan and her friend who help take care of them. And so, you know, people can be cruel and people can also be awesome. Like Jan. Woohoo! Woot for Jan. And let's get back to this. I like how this is coming along. It's interesting. What do you think? Any thoughts on the way that this is turning out? That might be bad placement there. Something like this. I think that looks good. What does that look like? Excuse me. Let's actually replace that with that. I think that looks much better. There we go. That all looks good to me. Looks good. Can't get over that, of course, which is somewhat annoying, but that's not a problem. And over here, let's look at what this looks like. Yeah, that looks pretty good too. I am liking how this is turning out. Jan says, woot, my friend. I've got a couple of friends who work in rescue. They are superheroes. That's awesome. Yeah, that is a wonderful thing to spend time and energy and effort doing, for sure. You can just kind of see in there. I like that. It's like the hidden garden, you know? Maybe I needed a little brick. Could have done the secret garden. There we go. Let's do some more wall. Don't know if I'll need much more than that. Let's see. Of course, here we are talking about animals, and I've got my chicken cooker down below, which I still feel bad about. Hybrid says, I rescued a German Shepherd Husky breed that was preen and that was I'm not quite pre, and her leg was broke. She was sitting on the side of the road. I assumed she was hit by a car. The puppies were delivered, and pregnant, and then there we go. Yeah, Hybrid says stupid autocorrect. Yeah, and then the puppies were delivered, and the mom lived. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, Jen says, ah, poor doggy. Glad she and her little ones were okay in the end. Absolutely. Yeah, and then we have our little our old puppy. I can't really say puppy, but I still say puppy. A pug that her owner, this is our Mana pug, her owner was an elderly lady who had fallen and broken her hip, so she was no longer able to care for her. So our Mana pug was put up for adoption. The thing is, not a lot of people actually adopt older dogs, so it was actually really nice that we were able to do that, and so take care of her. And she was I believe 9 when we adopted her, and it's it's just wonderful having her as part of the family for sure. Let's see, I believe, and let's see. We've got Zizal saying all dogs are puppies, all cats are kittens. That is true. And Yoda Stein says it's odd listening to Minecraft and playing it. That's true. Hybrid says we kept them all until they passed away. Oh, of old age, I'm hoping. That's fantastic. Let's see here. All right, just a moment. I'm just gonna try and fiddle with something real quick and probably blow my nose for a good long time. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. And hopefully feeling pretty good. We actually hit, without me realizing it, that half-hour mark. And I was a little worried. I thought maybe we would stop. But, I think now that I've reached this point, I think a half-hour more is very doable. And I would like to finish up this fence, so let's do that, and then we'll end with a Mana Splash raid for Draguma. There we go. And can you make cobblestone fence gates? I don't think you can. Don't believe you can. Let's do that. And I don't think that anyone would be able to get over there. I mean, creepers and zombies and things. I think we're safe. What I need to do is run around the outside edge and kind of look and see if I can get in. Okay, no. I can do that. That could be an issue, because if I get up here, I can make it over there. So let's do that. And then I can always hop out over that from the inside, which is nice. Can do all of that. We're good. Let's go around. This is me just hopping. Hopping. All right. But, you know, just trying to make sure that we're safe. And Crowley says, no, but wooden fence gates connect well. Okay, that's what I think I'll do then. So we've got that. I think I could, if I really wanted to. Oh, let's see. Maybe I can't, actually, so we should be safe there. All right. But just to be safe, I'll do that. And I believe we're safe. I believe so. Can't get there. It would be pretty tricky to get there. I think we've got it. Okay. Hybrid says, I have to go. When will your next stream be after this? Well, thank you, Hybrid, for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Thanks for being a friend of Mana. The next stream after this will be 1 week from today. The usual time, 9:30 to 11:30 Pacific Standard Time. And if you would like to, you know, well, you've already followed, which you can be alerted on Twitch when I'm live. But also, if you'd like, you could join on Discord. Oh, which is what Acrelia just said. And Discord is actually a lot of fun because we actually hang out during the week and chat and talk games and play games. We actually have a really fun game going on right now called Guess the Snapper, and we have a theme, and then we have to take pictures, and we throw them up on Discord, and one person puts them up, and then we all have to guess who took the pictures. We get to learn a bit more about each other. And anyways, if you're interested at all in that, Acrelia could actually send you a link before you take off. Otherwise, we can always get you set up with that later. Oh, and Hybrid says that's my birthday next weekend. That's awesome. Well, happy early birthday. If I don't see you, I'll understand why. And of course, if you have a moment, you feel like stopping by, please do. We'll sing happy birthday to you live on stream. How does that sound? And I need to remember how to make, let's see, fence gates. I want to do dark oak, I think. Let's try this. I believe it sticks, right? On the side, maybe? Like so? Is that a fence gate? There we go. Dark oak fence gate. All right. So we'll take care, Hybrid Gamer, and thanks for joining the Friends of Mana. Okay, here we go. And there is our fence gate. Boom. Maybe we should put the fence gate here? Oh, wait a minute. Well, this would be silly because you could just get through here. What am I thinking? Of course that doesn't work. Silly Mana. And of course then you could just do that too. This doesn't work. Let's connect that. You could still kind of get over there like this, maybe. Yep. So we could do one more like that, and then here we could place our dark oak fence gate. There we go. There we are. I don't think you can get in any other way. Cool. There we go. We are safe and secure, and no creepers shall get us in this little area. And I believe I've got a bunch of bone meal here, so let's actually... Oh, maybe the bone meal is inside. But let's go ahead and get our slabs. And... Oh, this is great. And Hybrid says, thanks, see you next weekend, and that sounds great. All right, take care. And Acapella Guitarist, welcome to chat. Acapella says, hey, Mana, I'm not mad or anything, but how's that Acapella monument coming? Well, Acapella, let me just say, unfortunately, my my green wool dyeing kind of expedition never happened, so I guess that monument's just gonna have to wait. But it might happen. Acrelia says we finished it in this stream. You missed it. Jan says, hey, Acapella Guitarist. Acapella, I'm so glad you stopped by. I actually do intend on doing some kind of fun things to celebrate some of you, so you'll be you'll be involved in a future build on this world of Whale Cookie Degree. Do not worry. Do not worry. Oh, you know what? Acapella says, hey, Acrelia and Jan. And what did I come in here for? I do that all the time. I was going to get... Oh, right, mob drops. And I was going to get some bone meal. Here we go. Look at me leaving everything open. Terrible form. Boom. Okay. Acapella says, okay, fine, man, I see how it is. And he says, wait, okay, still love you. Well, okay. Thank you, Acapella. Let's do a little bit of bone mealing, shall we? We'll need more than that. There we go, and we've got our nice little area here. All the tall grass. Don't go into the tall grass. Ah, yes. All this stuff that was blown up by creepers so many times. Looking so much better already. Look at all these oxeye daisies, too, which I love. Here we go. And I think that looks pretty good. I mean, I was going for the whole overgrown look, you know? And it certainly looks that way. So there's that. And Zizel says, I'm going to get going. Have a good stream, Mana. Thank you so much. And Acapella says, no, I love you too. Unsubscribe. No, I love you too, Acapella. No worries. No worries. And I do. I hope you know that. And let's see. So that's all done. Let's go in here. Oops. Let's actually grab this. And there we go. There we go. Oops. There we go. And there we go. So I believe, right, because there'd be a full block here, I believe wheat would grow under here. Is that correct? If anyone knows or thinks otherwise, please let me know. But I believe that would work. And what we could do here is, ooh, what will we do? I haven't quite decided yet. I have not quite decided. Let's try one more block here, and then we can drop this down. And aw, Acapella, yes, Mana is very sweet. Thank you, Acapella. I appreciate that. And how are you doing this day? What are you up to? Got any cool plans? Okay, let's try that. And so we need to do one more. Actually, this would need to be a stair if we were going to keep consistent here. So it would go, oops. This will be a little tricky, actually. Let's try, oops. No, not all the tall grass. How would we do this? How would we do this? We would have to do a block here. Something like that. And then we could get this like so. Is that right? There we go. And actually, that looks pretty good. Not bad. Akbal says, I'm doing well, thank you. As for cool plans, I'm doing it right now. Aw, thank you. And yes, you said, I hope that you're well. Well, I actually have a really miserable cold right now, and it's just, I'm kind of trudging through it at the moment, which it's working. I mean, it's working. But it is no fun, to be honest. So, oh, darn. There we go. So there's that. And let's plant, oh, here's that. Let us plant some potatoes, some carrots, and some seeds for wheat. So this is where I haven't quite figured out the best way to do this, because my thought originally was, well, I could just have, oops, I could, what? Oh no, My thought originally was I could just simply go on the bridge and do this, but I don't know if it's going to work. We'll see. Acapella says you should come over. I'll make you a hot chocolate to help you feel better. Ooh, and Acapella, let me just say, that is my favorite drink. When I'm sick, you know, hot chocolate just, it does the trick. So I would take you up on that. You better be serious. Acapella, you are, are you Canadian? I can't remember. Or are you from the States? I don't know. Or maybe you're something else entirely and I'm completely wrong. I should know this though. But let's do that. Hey, look, this does work. Fantastic. Okay, and there we go. And then we can have all of our stuff growing. This is looking good. Can I even reach this? I can even reach that. Huzzah! I love it. Okay, so really, were I to make some nice kind of railing here, that's what I need to do. How would I do that? Acapella says I'm from Canada, yes. That's what I thought. I don't know why I was second guessing myself there, but let's see. So we could do... What should we do, actually? Acapella, Canadian dinosaur with a Pangean heritage. Acrelia, dinos from Pangea. There you go. Alright, so we'll do rocks and things. We've got our stone blocks, stone stairs, stone slabs, cobblestone stairs, cobblestone wall, stone. There we go. And that chicken farm is great. I should probably eat some. Okay. Well, we've got 15 minutes left. The inside of here could be a project coming up, but let's make some dark oak fences, I believe. I think that's what I want to do. Let's get a little more of that. And then it would be like this, I am thinking. Nope, it's the other way around. I always forget that. And boom, boom, boom. There we go. All right. And 9 of those, will that be enough? No, but let's just see what we get. Okay, so we have, because I don't know if this is really gonna look good. I don't, ooh. Oh no. Well, the thing is I could still reach, I believe. Let's see. Will I still be able to reach? This is going to be the trick. If I can still reach like that, it kind of works. Not the way I would like, but can I get in on the inside? That I could not do. So, you know, I don't know. What do you think? I'm really a little bit unsure about this bridge. I mean, it makes sense from a logistics standpoint. It allows me to get across here, but it just kind of looks a little ugly. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not sure. What could I do to kind of make that look better and still be functional? Acrelia. Ooh, Acrelia. I like that one. Acrelia says, I'm on the fence about it. Yeah, I just don't really know. I'm not sure what would be a good addition here. I don't know. Because it really feels like it needs to be wider than a single block. But then, you know, but, you have any thoughts? Any thoughts, anyone? What could I do to really spruce that up? I just don't know. I'm trying to think what blocks I would even be able to do. Acapella says, but that works better on bigger bridges, so I don't know. Oh, putting fence gates instead of fence posts. Oh. Fence gates. That's a thought. Do I have a fence gate handy? I think I do. Let's actually go to sleep. Let's try that. I don't know. It's a little bit, well, it's a little bit tough to really know. Okay, so we have no gates apparently, but we can make some. Let's get some dark oak wood, and here we go. Let's, now in this case it's, no, this case it's this way. Yeah. There we go. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, I need some more sticks. There we go. Let's try it. Yeah, Acrelia says, what would open fence gates placed over stone slabs look like? Acapella says you'll need to put temporary blocks so you can place fence gates. Ooh, Acrelia, that would be cool. So if I did stone slabs, let me go grab those. Under my rocks and things. Where did I put? There we go. I have a few, so I'll have to bring those. Oh wait, stone slabs, not stone brick slabs. Stone slabs. There we go. Let's try this. Let's see what this looks like. So we would have something like, come on, close, close, close. There we go. What would open fence gates placed over the stone slabs look like? Oh, or do you mean over this? Oh, wait a minute now. Let's take a look at this. Let's try this. So if we had, well, would this work? If we put that, Acrelia, you genius, you. Look at that. And then I can still get, oh, Acrelia. Acrelia. Oh, I love it. Oh, yeah. That is a winner. It's, you know, to be fair, it's a little bit odd, but it's just a little bit of detail, and maybe that's enough. You know, maybe we'll just pretend. We'll just have a little floating floating bits like that. And pity they don't connect to Acrelius. And this is true, but I don't know that I'm really too bothered by it, to be honest. Yes, Acrelia, I like it. I love it. You know, it would be nice if they connected, but I am perfectly fine with it just kind of being like that. You know? I think I just need one more, then I can do that really pretty easily. I really should have, actually I should really have a crafting table. That's what I was trying to say. Up here, out in the garden. That would be good. All right. Nope. That's not what I wanted to do. But I can do this. Where would I put it? Maybe right here. Just a little hidden one. Just a little hidden one like that. And then I can make some more of these. Oops. All right. So let's do this right here. Boom. Like so. And oh, this cold. I like it. I like it. I don't think it needs, well, should we do some, you know, kind of on the sides down here too? Maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, let's try it. Let's do 2 more, which I think we can do. 1, 2, and let's see what this looks like. Acrylia says, happy little crafting bench, indeed. There we go, and we had them all like this, so if we put it there, oh, that's a bummer. Let's actually use this. It doesn't want to go on the upside down half slab, of course, that makes sense. I should have thought about that. But could we do one? No, it doesn't really want to do that. Huh. Acrylia, or sorry, Acapella says maybe have every second one open in the other direction so they connect to each other. Oh, that would work too, wouldn't it? What in the world? Oh dear. That wasn't the intent. There we go. That was funny. Yeah, so if we did this, there we go. Now we'll actually, and of course my axe broke. We'll punch it with chicken. It works. There we go. Oh, and get potatoes apparently. It's dangerous doing all this. There we go. And so we would have it facing like this. Oh, Acapella, you genius. Acrylia and Acapella, this is, I love it. I'm really pleased with this build. Acapella says you don't need to break them. What do you mean? Why don't I need to break them? If I'm placing them the other way. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. All right, let's try that. And I love it. I love it. Look at that. Fantastic. Beautiful. Indeed, indeed. Okay, and then what we could do is, that's obviously not going to work, but then we could do this over here. And like so. I'm so pleased. It was just what I needed. It kept all the functionality. It was all in a tight spot. Oh, Acrylic says just open them the other way. Would that work? Oh dear. Oops. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. I love it. I love the way that looks. And you know what? That was a brilliant idea, Acapella, to have these facing in like that. Really good idea. I like it. And Jan says, GG Acapella. Yeah, that looks terrific. And then we've got our wonderful little garden. We've got all that. You know what this needs before we do anything else? Before we leave the stream, this needs one more thing. One more thing, and I think I know how to do this. I think I've got an idea in mind that would work. We need one of these. Well, let's grab 2. Why not? And I think we'll use this. Well, perhaps we'll also grab that. Let's see. And we'll just head up here. And I love it. I love this. It looks so good. Where would be a good spot? Right about right here. Right here, we're going to have, tell me if you can tell what this is. Wait, it is hard to place things here. Let's see. Let's try, there we go. And I think actually it would just be, let's try that. Does that look like what I intend it to look like? Rolled, hello Rolled. How are you doing? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Huh. Sorry I'm a bit late. That's okay, Rolled. Actually, we are going to be wrapping things up in just a minute, but Rolled, what do you think this looks like, huh? And yeah, what do you think? Does that look okay? It'll work. It'll work. All right, I'm going to head down here. in case you were wondering, it was meant to be a bird bath or a sundial. Either or whatever. I think it works. Table is what acapella guitarist said. Alright, so I'll have to maybe work with that a little bit and try some other things. We'll see if we can't get a better looking bird bath later on. But you know what? It's not too shabby. It's not the worst thing ever. Dark oak fence. And got a whole bunch of dirt, actually. Wow, and I am out of wood. Look at that. That's dangerous. Let's put this dirt back here. Acapella says, ooh, yes. And Rold says, yeah, I kind of forgot about the stream. Aw. But yeah, that was what I was going for. So I think it works okay, right? It's not the worst thing. There's that. We have a nice clean inventory, an unused sword. Let's just take a peek here. So we've got, go ahead and take a peek is what I was trying to say there. This, obviously we need to get glass for. And then we can remove this. That'll be wonderful and done. Oh, I forgot about this. We're going to have to do something with this dirt ceiling, which I think I know what I'm going to do. I have a feeling I know how this could work. And then over here, obviously, we have this. Well, the dirt continues on. And we have this lovely area. We'll probably just have a band of cobblestone, to be fair, going right around here. We have to put in our door and everything for this to get back here, and our door over here, actually, as a matter of fact. A little hidden secret area. I like this place. We'll keep that like it is. But we'll put in, I think next week we might try, I think we might try a super smelter back here. And Acapella says, how are you this organized? My chests are a mess. Well, this is one of my favorite things to do in Minecraft, just kind of keeping organized. So yeah, so we've got to do the rest of this little basement area. We do need to put glass in here as well. And Hybrid Gamer is back. Hybrid, welcome back. And there we go. And let's cruise to our bed here. Jan says, acapella, my chests are a disaster. Yeah, I try and do every time that I finish a stream, I try and clean that up, you know? That way I know where things are. But I still forget. It's not a perfect system by any stretch of the imagination. Acapella, Jan says, speaking to Jan, you've seen my chests on Pillow Fort. I need to finish my storage area ASAP. Rold says, I had a busy week at school, so today I was relaxing, watching YouTube, doing nothing, and thinking about nothing. So that's why I forgot. Jan says, are you available for hire to organize storage? Should you join the Pillow Fort? You should. Jan, I would be happy to. You know what? I would just organize storage. Like, right now, I have no diamonds on this, in this world. For a couple of diamonds, I would organize everything, every chest that you had, and it would be my pleasure. In fact, I probably wouldn't even have a base on Pillow Fort. I would just organize people's chests. And by the way, Hybrid Gamer, I should have mentioned that, but that right there was the new mechanic for taking out mobs with your sword and shield. That house looks great, if I do say so myself. Look at that. That is a screenshot right there. Let's do that. A little screenshot. I love it. I really am pleased with that. And let's nom on some chicken. Yeah, that, oops, oh, there we go. Or not. I guess we don't need to nom on chicken. But yeah, let's take a look. That looks terrific. I'm really pleased with that. Not bad. Rold says, ooh, your house looks great. Yes, Rold, your house has changed since I saw it last, but that was like 3 weeks ago. And Jan says, right, you are officially the community storage master. Awesome. Community storage center pending. Thank you so much, Rold. I do appreciate it. I'm going to just run back there one more time just to take a peek and show this off. And Acapella says your builds look awesome. Thank you, Acapella. I think I'm transitioning from noob to slightly more capable Minecraft builder. I've got a little bit of stuff I got to figure out what I'm doing here, but maybe that just works. Maybe that just works. Maybe I'll make a chimney out of that or something. I don't know what I'll do. But I have to put some windows in here, some glass panes, but I think it looks pretty good. That's looking good. Here's our little secret garden, which you have to kind of go around to get back in. But that's looking good. I like the green and everything, the blue. Oh, it looks good. Thank you so much. Well, everyone, that all being said, that is it. That is a wrap. I somehow made it through this entire stream, and I don't know. I'm probably not going to be able to talk for another 12 hours, but Acapella says, from noob to slightly less noob. That is very accurate, and I do want to get some bookcases here. But yeah, let's just quit right here. Let's take a look and confirm. Acapella says, the Minecraft official ranking system. Yep. Jan says, thanks for streaming, Art of Mana. Thank you so much. Thanks, Acapella. We are going to do a Mana Splash raid. Okay, we're going to do that. And info down in chat. But let's take a peek and see, confirm that we have... Oh, so many good people are streaming. So many good people. But we are going to be streaming our friend Amana. That is Draguma. Actually, if you wouldn't mind typing Draguma's link into chat, I would sure appreciate that. And here we go. We should be on our... Oops, hold on a second. There we go. We should be on our... Rold says, thanks for the stream, been a good 5 minutes. We should be on our... whatchamacallit? The things that I'm trying to say and I can't manage to say right now for some reason. Our Mana Splash screen, there we go. So, you know the drill. Head on in, check out Draguma, stay for a while, follow if you haven't already and you like what you see. Thanks so much to Hybrid Gamer for joining us, Hybrid Gamer 115. And thanks to everyone who was hanging out in chat this week. Do well, be good. I will see you next Saturday, 9:30 p.m. a.m. Pacific time. Take care. Bye-bye.